Hebrews 1, verse 4. This shows that the Son is far greater than the angels, just as the name God gave him is greater than their names. It can be a pretty intimidating thing when an angel comes to visit you. I can understand. You get a little bit carried away. You may even forget that he's just an angel. There was an incident in heaven. John was carried up into heaven. That was in the book of Revelation. And from there, the events that would come upon this earth during the Great Tribulation was revealed to him. John saw a lot of things, and sometimes an angel would have to come to him and say, "Hey, do you understand what you're seeing?" And then they'd lay it out to him. John got a little overwhelmed and carried away. Revelation chapter 19, verse 10. Then I fell at his feet to worship him, but he said, "No, don't worship me. I am a servant of God, just like you and your brothers and sisters who testify about their faith in Jesus. Worship only God, for the essence of prophecy is to give a clear witness for Jesus." John fell down at the angel's feet and worshiped him. But the angel said, No, not me. I'm just an angel. Don't worship me. Worship only God. That not only happened once, but it happened to John again later on. And again, the angel said, "Nope, do not worship me. Worship only God." When it comes to our worship as Christians, we are to worship only God. It's a sin to do anything else. I mean, they got the angels in heaven that followed Satan cast out when they did that. They worshiped Satan over God, and God kicked them out. Worship only God. And when Jesus was here on earth, he had quite a few people worship him. And he even had demons come up to him and say, "What do you have to do with us, the Son of God?" They admitted who he was. That's worship. And the one thing I never heard Jesus say was, "Don't worship me, worship only God." Jesus never rejected the worship. Isn't worship only for God? If Jesus wasn't God, that would be blasphemy, and the Father himself would deal with him. I'm here to tell you, Jesus, he is worthy of all praise, honor, and glory. There was a scene in heaven when the Father was seated upon the throne. He had a scroll. No one could open it but the Lamb. And when he opened it, all heaven broke out into great praise of the Lamb who was slain. If Jesus was not worthy, the Father was right there. He would have said something. Jesus is greater than the angels. He is God, and he is worthy of all praise.